Good morning, students. In the last topic, we have done the viscosity and their difference with the friction or viscosity coefficient. Now, next topic is Poiseuille's formula for flow of liquid through a capillary tube. Capillary tube is like a very fine tube of glass whose two ends are open. Clear? We have to derive a formula for the flow of liquid through this tube. Clear? Very first of all, if the volume of liquid flow through the tube, first is it is directly proportional to pressure at two ends of this tube. दो ends ये ਜਿਹੜੀ tube है तो दो ends ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੰਨਾ pressure difference है, that is volume is directly proportional to pressure difference at the two ends. Second is this volume is directly proportional to fourth power of radius of this capillary tube. Fourth power of the radius means ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ capillary tube ਹੈ ਉਹਦਾ radius ਅਗਰ r ਅਸੀਂ ਲੈ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, r is the radius of this capillary tube. So volume of the liquid flow through this tube is directly proportional to fourth power of this. And third, volume is inversely proportional to length of the tube. Let the length of this tube is L, so volume is inversely proportional to length. Similarly, volume is inversely proportional to the coefficient of viscosity, that is eta. Now let us combine these four equations. P r raised to power 4 divided by L into eta. So we have to remove this sign of proportionality. So V will be equal to K P r raised to power 4 L eta. Or this K is equal to, experimentally it is calculated that it is pi by 8. V is equal to pi by 8 P r raised to power 4 L eta. This formula is called the Poiseuille's formula. Poiseuille's formula. Clear? Now next is very important law, that is Stokes law. Stokes law कि when the spherical body fall to a liquid, means कोई भी spherical body अगर fluid ਜਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਲਿਕਵਿਡ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਫਾਲ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੀਆਂ ਲੇਅਰਸ ਦੇ, ਤਾਂ ਇਮੀਡੀਏਟਲੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹ ਸਟਿਕ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਇਮੀਡੀਏਟਲੀ ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਵਿਦ ਇਟ, ਸਟਿਕ ਟੂ ਇਟ ਐਂਡ ਮੂਵ ਅਲੋਂਗ ਵਿਦ ਦਾ ਸੇਮ ਵੈਲੋਸਿਟੀ. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੈਲੋਸਿਟੀ ਨਾਲ ਫਲੂਇਡ ਮੂਵ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹੀ ਵੈਲੋਸਿਟੀ ਨਾਲ ਉਹ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਸਫੈਰੀਕਲ ਬੋਡੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹ ਮੂਵ ਕਰੂਗੀ. ਇਟ ਮੀਨਸ ਦਿਸ ਬੋਡੀ ਵਿਲ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਆ ਫੋਰਸ, that force will be calculated by this Stokes law. That force is first of all proportional to eta. Eta is coefficient of viscosity. F is proportional to r and F is proportional to v. Velocity r, that is radius, eta, that is coefficient of the viscosity. Or by combining F is proportional to eta rv, or F is equal to K eta rv, or this K is 6 pi eta rv. The value of this K is 6 pi. Now we will derive this Stokes law with the help of dimensional analysis. As we are doing in the unit first, we will derive this formula with the help of dimensional analysis. Let F is first of all proportional to eta, r and b. Let eta raised to power a, r raised to power b and v raised to power c. And F is equal to K eta r b v c. Clear? Now the dimensional formula for force is equal to mlt minus 2. Already we know that. And dimensional formula for eta is equal to ml minus 1 t minus 1. When we have done this coefficient of viscosity, I have told you the formula of this coefficient of viscosity eta. Now r, that is radius, that is length, so velocity, that is lt minus 1, length per meter per second. Clear? Now put these formula in this equation number 1. Or we can say that we can put these formulas without this K, because K is a constant. So force M L T minus 2 is equal to eta. This is m l minus 1 t minus 1 raised to power a l raised to power b l t minus 1 raised to power c, or m l t minus 2 is equal to m raised to power a, no other m is there, so l raised to power minus a, l raised to power b and l raised to power c. Clear? Similarly t raised to power minus a here and t raised to power minus c here. So let us combine ml t minus 2 is equal to m raised to power a, l raised to power b plus c minus a and t raised to power minus a minus c. Now compare on both sides so that a will be equal to 1 here. We will compare the powers of m on both sides. A, here it is 1. Here it is b plus c minus a. Here it will be 1. Here it is minus a minus c. Here it will be minus 2. Clear? So a is equal to 1. A, b plus c minus a is equal to 1. Similarly, minus a minus c is equal to minus 2. Now put the value of a is equal to 1 here. So it will be b plus c minus 1 is equal to 1, or b plus c is equal to 2. Similarly, in this put the value of a, that will be minus 1 minus c is equal to minus 2. So bring 2 in this side is equal to c, or c is equal to 1. Now we have find the value of c, so put this value of c in this. So it will be b plus 1 is equal to 2, b is equal to 1. So we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to 1. Put the values in this equation here. So this f will be equal to k eta raised to power 1, r raised to power 1, b raised to power 1. So we can say that k eta r v, or this k is the constant, so its value we can find experimentally 6 pi eta r v. This is the force, or this is called the Stokes law. Clear? Now this velocity is with which that any spherical body is moving. Now expression for terminal velocity. Expression for terminal velocity. Now in this we are finding this terminal velocity with which any spherical body when falls on the fluid will move. Clear? Now as the spherical body will fall, there are three forces acting on that body. Very first, weight of the body acting vertically downward. Weight of the body acting vertically downward. So this is equal to mg v rho g, means weight is equal to mg. Now we know that mass is equal to, or we can say that density is equal to mass upon volume. So mass is equal to volume into density. So we have put the value of m, b rho g is here. Now volume of spherical body is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So mg will be equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube rho g. So this is equation number 1. This is first force, or three forces are acting and second force, that is upward thrust. Upward thrust equal to weight of the fluid displaced acting vertically upward. ਹੁਣ ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਸਫੈਰੀਕਲ ਬੋਡੀ ਫਲੂਇਡ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਗਿਰੇਗੀ ਤਾਂ ਫਲੂਇਡ ਉਹਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਕੋਈ ਅਪਵਰਡ ਥਰਸਟ ਲਾਏਗਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਤਾਂ ਅਪਵਰਡ ਥਰਸਟ ਕਿਹਦੇ ਇਕੁਅਲ ਹੋਊਗਾ? ਜਿੰਨਾ ਫਲੂਇਡ ਦਾ weight ਡਿਸਪਲੇਸ ਹੋਇਆ, displaced weight of fluid, ठीक है। So this will be equal to V sigma g. Sigma as the surface density, because liquid ਦੀ surface और fluid ਦੀ surface ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲਗਾਇਆ। ਮੰਨ ਲਓ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ fluid ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹਦੀ density ਹੈ sigma, ठीक है। here ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ this. So let it be u upward thrust. U is equal to V sigma g, or V is volume 4/3 pi r cube sigma g. Clear? ਸੋ ਅਪੇਰੈਂਟ ਵੇਟ, ਅਪੇਰੈਂਟ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਅਕੋਰਡਿੰਗ ਟੂ ਆਰਕੀਮਿਡੀਜ਼ ਪ੍ਰਿੰਸੀਪਲ ਯੂ ਹੈਵ ਲਰਨਡ ਮੇ ਬੀ ਇਨ 9th 10th class that when any body is dipped or partially filled or completely filled in a liquid or fluid, it feel weightless, matlab its weight is less than its actual weight. So apparent weight, what will be the apparent weight? Apparent weight of the body acting vertically downward, so that will be, let it be mg jas, that will be equal to mg minus this upward thrust u. So mg dash will be equal to mg, already we have find the value of mg, that is 4/3 pi r cube rho g, minus this upward thrust 4/3 pi r cube sigma g. Now take common the value 4/3 pi r cube and g, that will be rho minus sigma. So this is equation number 2. Now third force will be acting on that spherical body, that is the viscous force. Viscous force F is equal to 6 pi eta rb, that is equation number 3rd. Now these three forces are acting on the bodies. Now this viscous force will be acting vertically upward, but the weight of the body and the apparent weight, or we can say the upward thrust, they are acting vertically downward. It means upward force should be equal to the downward force. It means 6 pi eta rb will be equal to 4/3 pi r cube rho minus sigma pi r cube g. Yes, I have left this g here. Clear? Now some terms will be cancelled out. Let, here it is 2, here it is 3. 1 r and r goes, 1 pi and pi goes. Clear? This will be 3 into 3 9. Here it will be 2, but we have to find the value of velocity v. So it will be v is equal to 2/9 r square g rho minus sigma divided by this eta. Clear? This is the terminal velocity. Terminal velocity. Clear? Up to this is today's topic. If you have any problem, you can ask. ठीक है, next we will do some flows, types of some flows, that will be do in the next lecture.